Welcome to the Courtroom Chronicles, Trials of South Africa. I'm not feeling well. I'm not sure if you can hear it from my voice. It's the flu. But yeah, welcome back and happy birthday. Wishing you growth, wishing you all the good things, man. Happy birthday today. And may you feel seen, protected, and loved. That's what we are wishing for you today. So as I was about to do this video, my daughter says, Mama, give it your all, ne? Do your best. So this is what I'm trying to do right now. Although I'm sick, I'm giving it my best. This is part one, I have to say. So let me start here. Nothing was decided today in the Tiffany Meek bails. About Tiffany Meek's bail. Yes. The court couldn't finish the hearing, so it's been postponed for tomorrow at 11 a.m. That means this is part one, like I said, and yeah, we will just discuss the rest of the things as we go. So let me start here. The started with the address and the verification. Tiffany Meek's alternative address was confirmed by the investigator, like we said, and that is the biological father that lives in Durban. She is still employed. She was employed at the time of the arrest, and she still has her job. She works remotely most of the time, but occasionally needs to be in the office physically. So yeah, that one I think we spoke about last time. We don't need to get into it. And here's another thing is that Tiffany, now we are talking about the whereabouts and the family search. This is what we're talking about. Tiffany didn't have a direct access to a phone. I don't know whether it's the data or the airtime that she didn't have. I don't remember. But she asked her mom to check where the child was. This was around 7:30 in the evening. The child is normally back from school. The transport driver leaves the child around 15:30. So this is important, for us to note. Ne? So the grandmother contacted Mr. Khumalo and he confirmed that the child was dropped off earlier as expected, 3:30. That's the time that the child is normally there. So the family went to Mr. Khumalo's place to search, but the child wasn't there. And the family went there with the police. So it wasn't just the family only, but with the police. And they went and they searched, they questioned him, and they found nothing. So now they went back to Swazi Place, or Swazi Palace, I don't know what it's called, to check now with the security. So the police and the family visited that place. They went back where Tiffany and Jayden lived. The security on the shift at the supposed time said he started duty at 6 p.m. and didn't know what happened prior to that. That it meant that someone else was on duty, and we later found out that yes, there was a security that was working from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So they went now to the security officer to question him. This is where I also want you to pay attention. The police questioned that police officer on whether they saw the child or not entering the complex. And the police officer said yes, around 4 p.m. the child came as normal time. And while he's still speaking, Tiffany interrupted him and accused him of lying. Red flag. While this guy is still explaining that yes, the child came in, the child was wearing a red jacket. I opened for him and he came in. And what happened next, I do not know. Okay. So you've noted that she was saying that the security is lying, ne? Okay. Now let us go now to the securities officer statement on the child. So once the officer testified that he opened the gate around 4 p.m., he wasn't told anything about a missing child until he left. So because if he was told about this, he would have written something down and would have told the next officer now, the security officer that came for the next shift, that this is what happened. A child had been reported. We were looking for the child when you came in for this shift. So I need you to mark that also, ne? Yeah. So he just left and went home after his shift ended. It was a 6 to 6. Then he went home. So now let us also check the family's movements after that. Then we were told that the family now went to the child now, who is dropped off after Jayden-Lee Meek is dropped off. So Jayden-Lee Meek is dropped, then that child is dropped off. So they went there to ask, did he see Jayden-Lee Meek? What happened? And the child confirms what the security had said, that yes, what actually Ubab Kumalo, the transport driver, and what the security had said, yes, we did drop him off. I'm the one who opened the door for Jayden-Lee to come out. So he said it was a sliding door. So I'm thinking maybe it was a microbus, or I don't know which type of transport is that, because futhi kumbuyis and taxis, it's usually a sliding door. So I'm thinking that's what was used. I don't know, but the child confirmed that I'm the one who opened the door for him and he went out. So now we've got the child who's confirming what the security and Mr. Kumalo had said. I need you to lock that in. So after doing all of that, they go. Now we are told that the family started looking for the child. And when they had not found the child with the police, it was around 12 to 9 in the at night, around 9:30. The police were like, okay, we've tried what we've tried. And then the family went on and searched until 12 o'clock. And then they went to the grandmother's place in Florida. So Jayden-Lee was reported missing on May the 13th, that same evening. We've got that locked in, ne? I don't want to lose you, and if I've left something, please let me know, because yeah, I'm human, Nami. I watch and listen, but I need help. I know there are some people who have watched this with me. So Tiffany now is seen returning now. Remember, they went to the grandmother's place. Tiffany is seen returning alone around around 4 a.m. in the morning on the 14th of May. The child goes missing on the 13th of May. Later on, they go and sleep at the grandmother's place. That is Debbie Dan's place. Now, Tiffany in the morning is seen around 4 a.m. The next day, she got out of a car that is unknown, and she told the security guard that she was just going upstairs to bath and change. Then she will go to the police station. When the guard asked, listen, stay here, help me to check cars that are going in. We'll just check the boots and maybe check around the place. She refused and said no, she has to go to the police station. She also said that a Bolt was coming to fetch her. But the drivers, the security, says that he didn't see any light, car light or any car. But Tiffany disappeared in the dark. So yes, she did come in and later came out. She came in around 4, around 5 she came out. So listen to what happened next. Shortly after, a resident tells the security that they saw a child laying naked, only wearing underwear behind on the first floor behind a staircase. So the security now rushes there to the scene. They find Jayden-Lee unresponsive, cold, and with no pulse. A blanket was placed over his body. And I need you to note that this happens shortly after the mother had left. She said she's coming in to change and to take a bath. Then, not long after that, the child is found. I'm not saying anything. I'm just reporting what was said in court today. So the child, we were told that they tried to call the mother. The child was unresponsive, and because there was no ambulance, the mother eventually made it there, and they took the child to Discovery Clinic themselves. So the child wasn't taken by an ambulance. The family, including the mother, came and took the child. Jayden-Lee was declared dead on arrival. He had a small cut on his forehead. He had bruises on his neck and arms and the right leg. And yeah, he had serious injury also on his lips a cut on his chin and on his forehead. Guys, what happened to this child is heinous. It's brutal. And whoever did this wanted to make sure that this child will not speak again. Because if this child survived, this child was going to tell us who did that to him. So the marks that were found on the neck, this person made sure that this child is not alive. So now the police response now and the crime scene management, we are told that a murder docket was opened due to the visible injuries. A captain came there, controlled the crime scene and started proper log of who entered and exited. Now a dog handler was also called. The dog handler searched the place and also was searching for traces of blood. And this all led to Tiffany's unit. So when they got there, they found a pillow that had drops of blood, and it was later confirmed that those drops were Jayden's. They linked that through DNA. The crime scene photos were taken, including the pillow and those visible blood stains. So another thing that was found there that was very interesting for me, they found the school bag in the unit. They not only found the school bag, they also found the shoes of the boy. They saw a red jacket that was hung. I don't know whether it was hung inside the wardrobe or outside the wardrobe. So when this was mentioned, the magistrate said, what you are telling me now, it coincides with what the security said, that when he opened the gate, the child was wearing a red jacket. So you tell me, guys, when did the police come and frame? Did the police know that the mother went to sleep at the grandmother's place? And then they came and planted all those things there. I need to know, because now I've lost even a little bit track of time. When was this done? Was it done on the 14th where they found a pillow and all these things? Because I remember seeing the K9 units there. It was not on the day the child disappeared. That definitely I know. So I'm asking myself, for those who were watching, to remind me, was this done the second day? That's when they found the pillow. That's where the K9s now also followed the trail to the unit. Please let me know. So that's the part one of the video I wanted us to talk about. And it's confusing. It's a lot. It's a lot. And one interesting thing that I saw Madame, she was writing, she was taking notes. Who does she remind you of? I don't want to say it on the comment section. She also mentioned the viral thing, being famous. Who said that? So I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I really, really don't know. But what I know is that this is what we were told. And please let me know in the comment section. I'm not feeling well, but I'm trying to work. Until the next one, God bless you. Ciao.